Hey guys, it's Ben, and today I'm going to be doing a live solve of the Res Try Hack Me challenge. I have done the first few questions, which are just about enumeration. They were fairly easy. I will go over the commands I did to get these answers, but yeah, like I said, it was pretty simple, so I'm not going to be walking through that part. I haven't done the user or root. Sorry about that. There's a motorbike outside my house. I haven't done the user or root ones yet. So yeah, like a basic nmap scan, basically nmap all ports like this. I put the IP here. This will get the first question: how many ports are open? And there is 2. So I will go and cd into recon nmap just to show you. Cat full. So yeah, there's 2 ports open. There's port 80 running HTTP, and there's port 6379, which is running Redis. A Redis server. You can research that. It also says what port, what DBMS system is installed. That is Redis. What port is the Redis DBMS running on? We can see that is port 6379. And what is the version? You can do some more enumeration and do. I've done basically TAC SV. So I'll just show you. So on port 22, not port 22, port 80, 6379, I specified I wanted a service scan, TAC SC, TAC O, operating system enumeration. That gave this scan here. We can see this is running Redis 6.0.7. There is also an NSC, nmap scripting engine script for this. So I did that as well. You can see, you can see some more info about the Linux, the kernel version, the architecture. And once again, you can see, look, it's 6.0.7. So yeah, we found a bit of information. You can do some more research. Let me go back to this. You can do some more research on Redis, how to access it via CLI, and I will actually go through that research now. So basic like Redis CLI connection. Let's see if we can find something. So how can I connect to a Redis server? Redis CLI, TAC H for host and TAC P for the port. The default port is 6379, so you don't need to specify that. It just does it. So you can do like Redis CLI and then put the IP in, and you can connect. All good, right? So yeah, you can connect. What we want to do is, if we noticed, well, yeah, we got to this point. We don't know what we want to do. Let's do some more enumeration. We can go search exploit Redis 6.0.7. Nothing. What about 6.0? Nothing. What about 6? There are some stuff on 6, but if you actually look, there's Redis CLI less than 5.0. There's a buffer overflow. Yeah, that's not the right version. It does look like you have an unauthenticated RCE for versions 4.5 and 4.x, 5.x. We have version 6.0.7, so that most likely won't work. You can also look up exploits on GitHub. That won't work. Hack tricks is a good source to go to. We can do some manual enumeration through hack tricks. So once we connect, we can try get some more info. So we can use the info command in the CLI to get info about the DBMS. We can see again, like Linux version, the architecture. So this is sort of what we've seen on our nmap scan. I guess this is how the nmap scan is pulling that information. And it looks like that there's this executable in this config file from this Bianca user, which is interesting, right? There's this, like, in the home file, there's this Bianca user. I did notice, what is the local user account? Is this Bianca? Is that the answer? It's not. Okay. Oh, sorry. What's the local user account password? So I'm guessing the local user account is this Bianca. I don't think the password's in this config. If so, yeah, I don't think it's in the config. You can also look up a few ways you can get RCE. So the interactive shell, I guess this is using that vulnerability we saw that when we did that search exploit command, because it's for Redis less than 5. That probably won't work. PHP web shell. This one's interesting, right? We've got if we go back to our back in the nmap cat for, we did see there's this HTTP server running. So let's have a look at this. That's not what I want to go to. Let's copy this. There's this HTTP server and it's running the Apache default page. I also did do some directory scanning to see if there's anything interesting here. So let's just cut out directories, for example. There wasn't anything interesting. However, it did click to me that perhaps we can upload a shell to this, so we can use Redis to upload files, as I saw it could be possible through this. We could, and I don't know if this will work, so I may be jumping ahead here, but we could upload perhaps a PHP web shell or something else. So I think that is what I'm going to try do. I'm not sure if this will work, but let's just try it. So info from here. What's this? Redis hacking tips. Oh, it's just the arca where it got it from. That would be interesting to look at, I guess. Anyway, let's try this. So can we set our our directory to this? I will want to change this. We know we're using the Apache server, which I believe on Linux the default one you often see as var.html, var.html, like so, and we can set it to that. So perhaps we can set like this, a redis.php file name. This is all new to me. I don't know if this is going to work or if it's not. And then we can, this, I guess, it's not going to give us RCE, but it's just going to confirm to us. What we can do is change this a bit. We can change this to like, what is it, request, is it like this? Or is it like this actually? System, I'm trying to remember how this works. System request, I don't want to mess this up. Yeah, let's just rev shells. Let's find this actually, because I'm sure there was like a very simple way to do this. Sort of what this is doing here. Sort of what this is doing. I suppose it doesn't matter. We could do. Oh no, yeah, it's this. So get. Or I guess it uses it like that. So uses a get request, and then the parameter we're going to pass is going to be cmd in here. It doesn't really matter what we choose. So cmd like so, and we're setting test. Let's just give this a go, right? So that says okay. Can we save? And we can save. So does this now exist? Does this exist now? Redis.php. It does exist. And okay, so I can see what's going on here. Before I did this, I did try something else. and I tried to upload another reverse shell, and it didn't work, and then I started recording, so it looks like I've got the contents of that there, because that looks like my reverse shell I did before. Let's try something else. Let's just try cmd equals id, and we do get some output here, so we do get RCE. That is good. This is further than I got before. So can I just like get a listener going and get a callback? Will this work, or could I just do a PHP reverse shell? Either way, let's just give it a go. Let's see. Let's try doing netcat tacky. It may not have netcat installed. Will this work? Just like this. I'll need to change the IP because that is incorrect. I'm wondering if it will mess up because of the spaces. If that does happen, I will just upload a reverse shell itself instead of doing it like this, because this is a bit silly. 98238, and that's hanging, and I do get a connection back. So can I say like ID? So yeah, I'm running as the www data user at the moment. Okay, that's interesting. And let's sort this out. Is Python installed? Python is installed, so I can probably do Python taxi import pty.spawn bin bash, like so. And yeah, I get a nicer shell. I can't clear, so I'll need to export term equals xterm, and now I can clear. So I've got a much more better shell, you could say. So there's these files root. Let's just ls-tac-la. There's the root file, which I may have created earlier when I was testing, but it's created by this vyanka user, and also this redis.php is created by this vyanka user. We do have read access over this, so I just want to cut out what this root is. So yeah, that's what I did earlier, so you can ignore this. This probably won't be on your output if you're doing this as well. This Redis PHP, so what the Redis service, this DBMS server, I'm guessing is running under the user profile of vyanka. Can I cat out index.html and see if it contains? I doubt it would. I want to sort of look for. Let's stop jumping ahead. Let's just go back. Let's cd into home and cd into vyanka. Can I cat this out, or do I get permission denied? Okay, so I can get this. That's quite good. I've got the user flag, but I don't have this local user's password. This is the vyanka user. I don't have a password. I'm guessing I have to privilege escalate from www data to vyanka to root. The credentials may be stored in this file here, though. Let's have a look. Or this folder. So is there some like config file, redis.config? Are they in here? Can I cat redis.conf grep password? Well, let's just start with pass, that should get it. It looks like no passwords are set here. I'm not confident with that, but let's do this again actually. Let's sentinel.conf, let's cut out this. is there? Require password. So her password will be somewhere. I'm not sure where. Let's ignore this for a second. There may be something in there. So we can't see the bash history. Let's just go out and do some more enumeration. Let's see if there's any programs installed. Go into the temp directory. Is there anything being written in there, which is interesting? Most likely not. Let's see if I have sudo capabilities. It prompts my password, which I don't know my password, the data password. I most likely need the anchor's password. Let's just find type f perm u equals s. Let's see if there's any suid binary set. Ping 6. Okay, so there's a few of these, like xxd, which is looking sus to me. When I mean it's looking sus, I haven't seen it before. XSD suid. Okay. So, if the binary has the suid bit set, it does not drop. The elevated privileges may be used to access the file system, elevate or maintain. Yeah. This example creates. Okay. So can I just read, like, can I use the XXD to read files? I don't know what this XXD is. XXD file binary Linux. What is this actually used for? It allows you to create a hex dump of the file. Okay. So if I have the suid permission set, I can, and it's owned by root, I'm guessing, so I can perhaps. Okay, so it dumps it to hex, and I'm guessing attack R does the opposite. I'm not 100%. Let's try this, right? Let's see if I can dump xxd and then like etc shadow, and then pipe that into xxd takr. So let's just cd into etc. Is there not a shadow file? Cat shadow. Permission denied. What happens if I just do there is cd into cd into user. Let's try this again. xxd, maybe I did this bit wrong. etc shadow, and no file or directory. Is when I did the it's stored in user bin. Well, I'm not even in any. So cd into user bin dot xxd etc shadow. So this is the okay, and then if I xxd, and then I can undump it, I'm guessing, etc shadow, pipe this into xxd takr. Nice. So I've got the password hash here for the anchor. So perhaps this is how we get her password. Let's just load this into John, right? Vi hash.txt. Double check I've got it. Nice. Let's just run hash word list rockcube. Let's just leave that there. And the password for Vianca is beautiful1. That was easy and quick. I like that. So I should be able to privilege escalate to Vianca now and ask for a password beautiful1. Nice. Let's get out of here. Right. Let's see if she has any sudo capabilities. And so can she just sudo to root? Is it easy as that? Authentication failure. What about sudo cat root.txt? So yeah, she has basically root capabilities on this box. I don't know what I couldn't change. Oh, because I didn't go sudo su root. There we go, that works. So she could just privilege escalate root very easily. So we can get the final flag there. Nice. That was a fairly simple challenge. Oh, I forgot to do this one. Beautiful. Beautiful one. Yeah, that was a fairly simple challenge, but it was a fun one. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you on the next one.